I've loved playing sports all my life, and one of my favorite hobbies has been tennis. But I've noticed that over the years, the more and more I've played, I've gotten knee pain, and it's just grown worse and worse over the years, to the point where now I have a hard time doing other things like getting out of bed, walking the dog. I just feel so exhausted in the morning. Even though I might sleep all night, I'm so tired I can't do the same things I used to do before.
Over the years, it's been really tough. I've found the last 3 or 4 years that my energy level has gone down, and I'm a football, basketball official, so that makes it even tough sometimes because I'm used to having all this energy. So I've been in search of something that can help revive this energy and also help with my joints and everything else. After I refereed the game, I came home. I'm used to still having energy so I can interact with my wife, but I found that yes, I would hold back, and I'll say, no, not today, not tonight, and put things off for a couple of days.
The older I have become, the more I realize that the most precious thing for me is my health. I have begun to eat much more healthy foods. I'm definitely exercising more. But the more that I do the things that I can physically take care of, the more I seem to notice that, I can't cover up or do anything regarding the wrinkles, the finer lines, particularly across my forehead. As intentional as I've become to maintain my health, my age is still showing up on my face.
I did go to the doctor and they checked all my vitals, ran tests, but there wasn't any one thing they could identify that was causing what I was feeling. The low energy levels, the pain in my knees, the fact that I was feeling tired all the time. They recommended things like just over-the-counter vitamins and supplements, antioxidants, things that you would think would have some effect, but it didn't work. We talked about prescription medicines. I've seen a lot of my friends take these kinds of things. I'm a little concerned about all the side effects and the long-term effect on my body. But they just said, you're getting old. They said I was just aging, and that came with the territory. I'm feeling tired now. I feel like my body's falling apart. How am I gonna feel 10 years from now, 20 years from now? That's when I really wanna be feeling good to be able to do all these things that I've planned for.
I did break down and went to the doctor. I didn't want to spend a ton of money and at the same time be damaging my body. Suddenly thinking about all the time feeling drained, run down, and realizing that I like getting out, doing things in the yard also, and I kept putting it off. So it just became really depressing. It made me feel as though maybe the best years of my life were behind me, but that's not what I wanted.
I started taking vitamins, and I do feel better, but still, every time I look in the mirror or have a conversation, I still have the hesitation because I know what they must see. If I see it, everyone else in the world must see it. 50 years old for some people comes a little bit more difficultly than for others. It did come with a little bit of a surreal understanding that I may have lived more of my life now than I may have a chance to live in the future. At 54, I have no grandchildren yet. So as I get older, I feel that I'm losing time with my future generation if the Lord should bless me with grandchildren. So with prescribed medications, which I chose not to take based on side effects, I've tried topical things, whether it's, just the vegetable regimens like the avocados or the pineapple peeling. And I didn't really notice much, I just figured I'd go it alone until a friend of mine emailed me about this product wonderfully called Sirtuin 1.
One day I was doing some work around the house, doing some laundry, had the TV on, and Dr. Oz was on Good Morning America. He was talking about this research that was being done at MIT about Sirt1. Sirt1 could add 10% to your lifetime. So I started researching more things about Sirt1 to see what exactly he was talking about. There's been 20 years of research that's gone into looking at this gene and finding out what capabilities it has. And apparently we have this gene in all of us, and it has the potential to control our aging, to make us feel better, to have more energy, and that's what led me to Sirtuin 1.
So, I was in my mailbox one day, and I started to delete this email I got, and I thought it was junk. So I read it, and it was about Sirt1 and the effect it had on your genes. And the more I read it, I realized that this could be what I was looking for. After I did the research and realized it had that 20 years behind it, I realized all the stuff that I had looked at, even stuff from Canada, none of this could touch it.
I have been trying Sirtuin 1 for a little over a month now, and I am absolutely amazed. I feel fantastic, first of all, and I absolutely see a change in the creases. They have definitely softened. I feel fantastic. I look forward to being a grandmother. I feel like I have the energy to be able to keep up even if they don't come for another 2, 3, 4, 5 years, 6 years, 10 years. Sirtuin 1 is absolutely what has given me back the joy of life and the hope for tomorrow. I have a new joy for day to day.
Once I started taking it, I realized that suddenly I had energy that I hadn't had in months and months. And I guess after a while, I realized even the wrinkles on my skin begin to fade in. Now that I've taken it for a while, I've found that it really has made me become more excited about life in general. Wanting to get out and actually not just compete, but be around people, be with people, you know, feeding on that energy, which allows them to feed on my energy. And it's really been helpful.
After I started taking Sirtuin 1, within a week, my knee pain vanished and I was able to start playing tennis again. Not only could I play tennis and my knees weren't hurting anymore, but I woke up feeling like I had a lot more energy, as if I was 15 years younger. Now that I've discovered Sirtuin 1, I am looking forward to all the years ahead that I have with my husband and my family, doing all the things we love, traveling the world, hiking, skiing, things that I thought that I had to put away because I was getting slower and I was aging. I've been taking it for a while and I've noticed that people on the tennis court are coming up to me after the game and saying, "Hey, you're moving a little faster. You look like you have a special glow. What is it? What's going on? What are you doing differently?" And now I'm ready to tell them they better try Sirtuin 1 too.